The commitment to stop using drugs or alcohol is a crucial step toward addiction recovery. But the journey itself is just beginning. Over the next few minutes, we're going to show you how one woman made that journey, one step at a time, and how you can too.
My name is Robin Ellis. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and before I received help, my life was very chaotic and dysfunctional, trying to find my next high, putting my daughter's life in danger on a regular basis, using everybody around me, the people that love me the most. My daughter Galeana was taken out of my care, and about 3 or 4 days after she was taken, my case manager contacted me and let me know what steps I was going to take from here on out.
Our goal as case managers is to have our parents be reunified with their children and have them come home safely, and to ensure that they are provided with whatever resources that they need. And we're not there to hinder any efforts by any means. We're there to really help them so that they can get their children home safely.
I wanted a chance to live a life that I enjoyed. And I think that's really that profound moment where it was like, I have to do it. I have to put both feet in and just go head first and do it.
Robin also took advantage of peer support services during her recovery. She found that an experienced, guiding hand can make all the difference.
My peer support person was probably the first person that I really started to trust in, and I was able to open up and talk to them and learn how to become a human again.
Every peer support mentor, specialist has been through this process themselves, and we are here to make it easier for you. At times when you're coming in and you don't really know anything, you find yourself questioning of what's going to happen next, and if this may happen. So you have the support person that's there to advocate for you on your behalf and address any of your concerns.
They walked along the journey with me, the tough appointments I didn't want to go to, and just got me going when I didn't feel like I needed to do certain things, but I know that I had to do them.
Robin's journey then took her to an access point where she worked with members of her team to chart the course of her recovery, deciding what services she needed and where to get them.
We tell them that it's going to take anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. Some of the questions that I will ask is, some family history, if they were born and raised here, how many children they have, and if there's any history of family addictions or any history of mental illness. After we go through the assessment, I call the treatment provider that the client chooses, and I set up that appointment for the client.
Answered the questions with as much honesty as I possibly could, and I got the services I needed. It saved my life.
After the assessment, Robin, with her support team, connected with a local program that worked for her and for her family.
I met my recovery support coordinator after my assessment and before I went into residential treatment. When I first met her, I'll be honest, I did not like her. She found her way into my heart. It was a struggle, but she taught me how to incorporate every piece of my life into my recovery, because that was what was going to be important. That was going to help me sustain true recovery. And I didn't like it at first, but I felt like that's exactly what I needed at that point. I needed that guidance. I needed that road set out for me. I needed to have things to reach for in that moment.
And reach them she did. Today, Robin is 3 years clean and sober.
Now I'm able to show up for work. I'm able to show up at the end of the day and pick my daughter up from school. I'm still learning how to accept me. And it's given me the chance to be kind and patient to myself, which I think really reflects greatly on my parenting skills with her.
Her daughter is living with her again, and Robin is using her experience to help others.
I'm employed as a case manager, and I work with homeless families who struggle with a lot of the things that I had been through. It keeps me going, and it keeps me strong in my recovery and my parenting and my day-to-day life.
I'm not their probation officer, I'm not their case manager. I'm here without passing judgment, and I'm here to help them better their lives and, maintain a sober lifestyle.
I was there at one point, and so I know the struggle through it and just the discomfort of it and just the heartache that they may be going through.
This really is a team effort. That is the biggest thing. Obviously, our clients are the ones to make that change, but we're here to support them, and that's what we do, is we're supporting them as a whole team.
Just to think that all it took was to step into that office As much as I didn't want to do it, I did, and it saved my life. It got me to the place where I am today.